So, we've been doing these for a year. Can you believe it? This is episode number 53. We've done these weekly for an entire year. That's how much we care. But coming up right now, it's time for the studio update with the latest in body piercing and content news and tattoos of the week from Westley and Jack. So stick around.
What's up, guys? Wesley with my tattoo of the week. This week's tattoo was on Justin Kimball. Cool kid. We're working on a shoulder pauldron on his arm, kind of that shoulder armor style of piece. I'm not sure if it's really leather or metal. I like doing the leather style, so it's kind of what I'm going with. I think a little bit more. There's some deep cuts in it and a big skull on the side of it. It's just, it's a fun piece, just black and gray, real simple. The techniques aren't super tough, but I have fun doing it. I like doing these pieces that kind of form with the body like that. So I hope you guys are really enjoying that. Give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll check with you next week.
DaVo here with the body piercing news of the week. Did a lot of piercings, enjoyed myself, had fun, met a lot of people, did a lot of stuff for this channel and for the website and all kinds of other stuff that we're going to get into. First off, in body piercing news, running a special till the end of July to celebrate Independence Day and etc. Going to be running a $10 special for those that are in the Des Moines, Iowa area. If you walk in, get a piercing, and at time of payment, mention Firecracker. Code word, Firecracker. You will get $10 off the piercing of your choice. Only works for one piercing. If you're getting multiple piercings, then yeah, it doesn't affect it. But you can bring in friends, and each of you get $10 off. That'll be running until the end of July, our last working day, which I will look up at some point. There'll be details on the website, and I will put a link in the description. On content news, posted on Saturday, the latest in pros and cons by a piercer. That's where I take 5 advantages, 5 disadvantages, and one piercing or topic and discuss it at length, giving you 5 advantages, 5 disadvantages. Last week, we went into cheek piercings and why I generally try to talk people out of getting that particular piercing. If you're considering getting that piercing done, I would highly suggest watching that video. They're also called dimples. They're those things in here. On Sunday, we posted the podcast edition of the latest episode of Q&A in the Kitchen. Podcast edition. This one is about tattooing dark pigment and over scars. So if you're thinking about getting tattooed and have either of those things, I'd suggest listening to that or watching the video we posted on 2 Sundays ago, Sunday and a half ago, 10 days ago, right? 9 days ago, right around in there. Anyway, that you can find on this very channel. Also, pretty much anywhere podcasts live and exist. Further content news. Yesterday, posted the latest on body piercing basics. I covered swelling, what you can do about it, why it happens, and when you should be worried. Tomorrow, I'll be posting the next installment of Pros and Cons by a Piercer. This episode, we're going to be covering the first genital piercing. We're going to be covering Prince Albert piercings. If you're considering that, look for that video sometime tomorrow, usually mid-afternoon. On Sunday, we'll be posting the latest episode of Q&A in the Kitchen. Episode, I believe, number 21. This one, we cover tattooing and what is reusable and what is disposable. Kind of giving you some safety tips and kind of insider kind of view of what things go on. Lastly, something we're kind of excited about. We launched a merch site on Spreadsheet.com. For those that can't walk into the Skin Kitchen Tattoo and buy merch here, now you can buy it online. And you can also customize it to the way that you want it, what color you want, you know, all that fun stuff. Check that out. Link is in the description. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're in the Des Moines, Iowa area, as always, I hope to see you for your piercing needs in the future.
Hello, tattoo creeps out there in tattooy creepy land. It's that time once again to look at a tattoo I did. And it's on an arm of 2 hands. So I guess he has 4 hands now, which could be handy. And I'm dinging and pinging everywhere. It's kind of fun. Anyways, it's tattoo of on a grandfather to kind of represent his grandchildren on his forearm there. Did it in black and gray. Design I just sketched up per his request. Took probably about 2 hours, maybe, right around there, 2.5 hours. So yeah, it went real smooth. He's a guy I've tattooed several times before. He's a really good client, and just had a good time doing it. Let's see. I don't know if there's really much else to say other than it was just neat to do, and how often you get to do like a little baby hand fist bumping another hand. I thought it was kind of neat to look at. So we might end up adding on to it a little bit. We kind of left the foliage around it a bit open so we could just keep that thing growing if need be. And anyway, hope you liked looking at it. Again, if you've got any ideas, let us see them, and we'd love to bring them to reality. So, yeah, hope you enjoy your weekend, and we will see you in the kitchen.
So that's it. You've seen the Tattoos of the Week from Jack and Westley. You've enjoyed everything I had to say. All that's left is to give us a thumbs up and let us know that you liked it. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to know every time we post one of these. And if you had a question, show, topic idea, what have you, please make a comment. I generally answer them, or if it's a tattoo-related question, I'll ask one of the artists and then post. Till next week, have a good day. Hope all your tattoos and piercings heal with ease and without issue. And if you're in the Des Moines, Iowa area, we hope to see you for your tattooing and body piercing needs in the future.